there's toxic masculinity and there's also toxic feminism.
A lot of the modern feminism just tends to be really toxic.
I believe that the feminist movement does more harm than good.
One of the ways that we fix toxic feminism.
The rise of this toxic feminism.
Let's debunk toxic feminism. Talks of man-hating, misandry, and how feminism has gone too far have run parallel to the conversation around incels and the rise of the manosphere for a while now. But worryingly, we've also seen a rise in men's rights, anti-misandry, and even rapist rights groups going into schools and universities to talk about the harms of feminism. Pair this with the hit documentary on Netflix, I'm Not a Rapist, which is about false allegations of rape, and you can see a clear picture forming. A new report from Male Allies UK spoke to 1,000 boys between the ages of 11 and 16. More than half of boys surveys think that boys have it harder than girls, and a third of boys surveys thought that women's rights were unimportant. Now, this study kind of backs up what we already know. Young people, and especially boys, are struggling to make sense of feminism, of masculinity, and of finding their place in the world. And I really don't blame them. The world that we live in at the moment, the algorithms that we use drive us to consume more and more extreme and polarizing content. It takes on average between 23 to 26 minutes for a boy scrolling online to be recommended extreme misogynistic content. Changes to the curriculum and calls for expansion and improvement on sex and relationships education are happening, but they're happening slowly, and they need more investment and more support from the government. No matter how man-hating or alienating women's views become about men, they exist as a reaction to male violence and misogyny, and importantly, they do not result in mass violence from women to men. Man-hating is not harmless, but that's not what feminism is, and it should never be equated with toxic masculinity, which leads to rape culture, which leads to violence against women and girls, and violence against men too. We all need to go back to basics, to redefining masculinity, to relearning what feminism is all about.